Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. I have a really heavy box in behind me. You'll notice it right here. It even says, caution heavy. This is going to be another massive unboxing. This one doesn't actually have as much as some of the previous unboxings that I did, but it is heavier. I ordered a bunch of art books, they kind of like these art kind of different artists and their kind of books that they put out, and those are very heavy. And this box was insanely heavy. So I'm going to show you what's inside. I'm going to have to do it as multiple videos because there's a lot of stuff inside, but it's going to be great. There's a lot of great stuff inside. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff. This is another Stackery unboxing. So it's going to be a lot of stuff where it's just been gathering at Stackery for me. Probably for about a month. So I order a lot of stuff. And, it's kind of bad on my part, but on a bubble wrap, by the way. So we're going to start out with something small. Something small. And I have to thank Pt1 for this. Pt1 is one of my subscribers, and he enters in a lot of contests. And I think he has multiple accounts and he's doing it or something. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's winning a lot of prizes. And I don't know why, but he instead of sending them to where he lives in Germany, he ends up sending them to me. So I appreciate it a lot. He's really nice to me. And we chat a lot on Instagram. So I received a Funko from him that he had won. And I'm going to show it to you. So this is a Funko. Not often do I get Funkos on my channel, but I think Funkos are kind of cool. So this is the one. It's a Hot Topic exclusive. And it is Spicy Oodles. So kind of a fun little pop. Kind of interesting. It's like a Japanese, kind of like a noodle dude. I don't know much about Spicy Oodles, but it's kind of a cool little Funko. So I'm gonna put that over there. I'm gonna put it with the other Funko that I got from Pt1. I have like a little pile of stuff from him. And I'm gonna show you, now I mentioned the art books, and this is the first pile of them. Okay. As I do that, I am going to put this big box on the floor because it's quite heavy and it's taking up a lot of space. That was me dropping it onto the floor. nice healthy way to treat the box. Okay, so these are the art books, and they're quite, you can see that they're quite big. And I'm gonna have to cut them a bit. Hopefully I won't slice the actual books. I did that in the past. I gotta be really careful. So I drop the remote. Okay, so bear with me. So this is like a collection of art books. And the reason I got it was I noticed this one vendor had a bunch of them. He had like, and it was really just one that I was interested in at first, but then I noticed that he had a whole bunch of them. He had them on discount. They were fairly cheap, like 10 bucks each. So I was like, I might as well pick up a few art books. I like a lot of good girl art, and I thought these were kind of interesting. Very heavy, but I'll show you what I picked up. And some of these are not really meant for kids. That's one of my problems. I pick up a lot of sexy stuff. But the first one is one that, this is the reason I picked up the collection, was uncovered, and the hidden art of girly pops. Okay, so this is like, if you've watched some of my videos, you'll notice that I like a character called Sally the Sleuth. And she made her first appearance in like spicy detective stories. Now that was a pulp in the 30s, and just a very interesting character, but a lot of the pulps had like these kind of sexy stories. and they would put in, usually they were just like written stories, not much art. It's not like comics. They were more like, text based. But Sally the Sleuth was a visual visual story. And this book collects a lot of her stories and some of the other sexy pulp stories. So I thought it was kind of interesting. So I was kind of excited about that. And this vendor, like everyone else was like charging like 50, 100, like anywhere from 50 to $100 for this book. This vendor had it for 20 bucks. So I was like, oh, I'm going to see what else they have. And I picked up that. And this one kind of got bent corner, but this one just is a very thin one. It's called Jade Warriors. I thought it was kind of interesting. It was like, and it's just like a bunch of like good girl art, or kind of sexy pinups, and you can see on the back with Asian theme. I like Asian women. I married one, so I better like Asian women. So this is just, it's called Jade Warriors, and it's a portfolio by an artist named Hector Gomez. And I just think it kind of sexy girl art, I guess, but with an Asian flair. So I thought that was quite interesting. I didn't know what it was going to look like. You see it on eBay and it's just like a little image. You never know what these things will look like. And a lot of them are they're bigger than I expected. I was thinking like more smaller size. Another one that I picked up was Dark Rising and the Art of Ali Fell. I just thought this was interesting looking. I kind of like, I was really into horror, and I still am, I should say. And I just kind of like horror good girl art, or is it horror girl art? I don't know what it would be considered, but it's just, kind of interesting. A little bit of Betty Page like there, if you can see that. I just thought it was quite nice. So I picked up a bunch of these art books, you'll see. Okay, another one is Night Songs. It's a little bit more horror stuff. Night Songs, Vampire Women of the Crimson Eternal. I'm not sure who the artist is. It doesn't say, but I thought it was quite interesting. Yeah, I kind of like these little art books. And next one is Girls on Top. I just thought this was interesting. And these were all, as I said, these were all like $10 each. I just thought they were quite nice, kind of, if you're into like just art for the sake of art, these are kind of in that range. So this is Girls on Top, the pinup art of Matt Dixon. So that's that one. And as I said, I picked up a bunch. Okay, so this one was a little bit more interesting, a little bit more risque, probably. This is the art of Ronnie Werner. And, actually, I should have censored that one. I didn't realize. As I said, a bit more risque. And I just thought it was, kind of interesting. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Adam Hughes a bit. I had a bit of that feeling when I saw it. And the last one is this kind of one. This is Barbs. And it's sort of like barbarian women. I just thought it was interesting. Kind of remind me of that 90s Witchblade kind of look to her. Or Witchblade plus maybe like some kind of Conan style. So I thought that was interesting. So, hey, why not? I think this one was like $9 or something like that. It was not, they weren't really expensive, and there was like a discount on them as well. So it turned out, I think the whole set was like $70 or something. It was really not that bad. So that was first set of books. I'm going to show you one more stack of books, or let's see. Or maybe I'll show you whatever this is. I'm curious. So I showed you a Funko, and there was another thing, like when you get the stackery things, sometimes you get like a FedEx number, and it doesn't correspond to anything. Like it's like, I don't know who sent it or what it is. And it was another one of these things that Kiwi had sent me. And I have no idea what it is. It's soda. And he mentioned that he was sending it. It's like a little Funko, I guess. Funko soda. I don't know. Some kind of weird thing. Maybe there's a Funko inside, or find the chase. I don't know. It says that on the back. I don't know. So I just thought this was... So I put it, like, when I actually marked this up, when you have to, you know, send your order out from Sakuri, I marked it up like giveaway, because I didn't know what it was. So yeah, so Baxter Stockman. So I don't know what that is, but kind of cool. I'll put that with the Funko. And I'll show you one more stack of things. Pick a small stack. Oh jeez, they're all big stacks. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to find a small stack because I don't want to make the video too long. Okay. I'm going to open up a whole bunch of mystery things. This is another one that I have no idea. It was like I got all these weird orders where I had no idea what they were. I think Kiwi was sending me a bunch of stuff. So, okay. So this is just some random thing. I don't know who sent this or why. Maybe it was Kiwi. I'm not sure. But it was just like a little keychain. I don't know. So who sent me this? If you've sent me this, please put it in the comments. I don't know. But it's kind of cool. Little keychain of like kind of like Big Apple. Like you know, New York, like got Statue of Liberty and you know, New York taxi cab and the Big Apple. So that was kind of interesting. And what else? Just to... Okay. Sorry, I'm grabbing some more stuff. Oh, shoot. Oh, there was a tragedy. Oh, man. And it really broke. Okay. So things were going well. And there was one thing that was not shipped correctly. So sad. And it is a really nice item too. Okay, so this is the one item, and I'm going to show you what happened to it. So it's Doll Man, quarterly #1. This is the very first Doll Man series. So it's a book that I like Doll Man. I collect Doll Man. I started collecting it after I got into Torchy. So I sort of got into Torchy, started collecting Doll Man as a result. Because Torchy made her first appearance in Doll Man #8. And this is from 1941. And it's George Brenner art. And so yeah, so it's a really nice graded one. Actually, I was trying to buy this off Heritage. Okay. So what happened was they had it on Heritage. It was a 3.5 or 4, something like that. It was like a lower grade. And the price kept on going up. I was like, man, like, what is going on? So I tried bidding on it and it just went out of my price range because I knew that there was this one on eBay. So what I did was I was like, okay, there's one on eBay that's cheaper in higher grade. Why would I buy the one on Heritage when it's already above the eBay price? So I went back over to eBay to pick this up, and I actually negotiated the price on it as well because he had best offer. So I talked him down a bit as well. So I got this cheaper than the one that had sold on Heritage. I think it was like $300-400. So yeah. And I'm going to show you what happened. So this wasn't bubble wrapped, which I told Stackery to bubble wrap everything. And what happened was, you can see a major crack. Just like, you can, I think I can almost get to, like, it's not, you can't get to the magazine, or the comic, I should say. But, because there's an inner well. But it totally broke. Like, I'm not sure if you can see that. It is just majorly broken. So this is one of those cases where I have to probably get this sent back to CGC and get reslabbed. There's a couple books where the cases have been majorly damaged, and I feel like I probably have to do that at some point, which is really annoying. I really don't want to do that, just because to do that you're out of a book for a few a few months while you wait for CGC to grade it. Such a shame. So yeah, and it's a really nice copy. It's like white to off-white pages. It's like really high grade for Dollman, and this is a pretty rare book, believe it or not. So it's kind of such a shame to have it be damaged that way. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up the video. This is just part one. There's like this one was kind of weird. It wasn't really comics. I wanted to show at least one cool comic, but the next video I'm going to do 2 stacks, because there's a bunch of stacks, and you'll see lots of great comics. So stay tuned for that. Part 2 is coming up. I'll probably try to air it the next day. And then I think I can do this as maybe 3 parts, and you'll see a whole bunch of great stuff. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and bye for now.